Hello, my dear Scorpio. I welcome you into this sacred space where the air feels heavy with something you cannot quite name. Yet your heart already senses it. You have been carrying the feeling that an unseen current has been weaving through your life, stirring the calm waters you try to protect, brushing against your relationships, your inner peace. And even the stability you have fought so hard to build. These sensations are not illusions or passing moods. They are the subtle signs of truth preparing to rise, knocking gently at the door of your soul, waiting for you to be ready to see. What is unfolding now is not simply chatter or background noise, though it may reach you through whispers, rumors, or sudden revelations. It carries the weight of destiny, the mark of energies long hidden, finally making themselves known. You, more than any sign, can feel the pulse of what is unspoken, that unease you feel around certain faces, the tightening in your chest when a presence doesn't match its words. This has been your inner compass, guiding you faithfully toward the unveiling that is now approaching. You stand at the threshold of a time where silence becomes your greatest weapon, where your stillness will guard your dignity, and where the shadows that sought to disturb your world will reveal themselves at last. This moment is not meant to frighten you, but to prepare you. For the universe is clearing the path ahead, removing what no longer deserves your energy, and making space for your rebirth. Stay close with me, Scorpio, because what follows next will lead you deeper into this process, showing you how to navigate the storm of whispers with strength, how to protect the sanctuary of your spirit, and how to step into a transformation that will change everything. My beloved Scorpio, as we move deeper into this unfolding, the universe is revealing that there are voices gathering around you, weaving stories that place you at the very center. These whispers are not born of curiosity or harmless talk. They are threads spun from envy, resentment, and the discomfort that others feel when faced with your strength. Somewhere in your circle lies a presence that has struggled to accept your light, someone who finds your resilience unsettling and your forward movement threatening, and so their tongue becomes their weapon. Their story, a reflection of wounds they never healed. You may already feel it, the shift in tone when certain people speak your name, the glances that linger just a little too long, the sudden heaviness in a room that seemed light moments before. Your intuition, sharper than any blade, has already sensed where these tremors come from. And though the truth is not yet fully visible, your body has carried its weight in silent recognition. This is not imagination, it is guidance. A divine alert that your spirit is being asked to rise above the noise without letting it poison your peace. And so, Scorpio, when these rumors brush against your ears, remember this: your power does not lie in defending yourself, nor in lowering your voice to meet the tone of theirs. The hermit's wisdom shows you that your silence is not weakness, it is dignity. It is your refusal to waste sacred energy on battles that are not worth your time. Let the storm of words pass. For those who live in shadow crave your reaction more than anything. Do not give them the satisfaction of stealing even a fragment of your focus. Let your actions, your quiet persistence, and your unstoppable rise be the answer they never expected. Stay close, my dear, for soon we will look more closely at who these shadows are, the energies behind them, and the way the universe is already working to clear your path so that nothing can dim the fire of your destiny. Now that the shadows have been named, the question becomes not what they say, but how you choose to respond. And here lies the sacred lesson of this season, the art of boundaries. You, who often give your heart with such intensity, who feel so deeply and fiercely, must now remember that protecting your energy is not an act of coldness, but an act of profound self-love. There will be moments when you are tempted to explain yourself, to prove your truth, or to confront those who twist it, yet the universe whispers to you, say no, and do so without guilt. Refuse entry to the chaos, and watch how your peace becomes unshakable. Imagine, Scorpio, your soul as a sacred garden, rich with rare and powerful blooms. Without a fence, anyone could trample the soil or steal what was never theirs to take. Boundaries are that fence, not built from fear, but from reverence for what you have cultivated inside. They do not shut the world out. They simply allow only what is worthy, nourishing, and true to enter. To honor this is to honor yourself. To claim with quiet certainty that your spirit deserves safety, clarity, and love that does not come at the cost of your peace. This is not about isolation. It is about discernment. Every time you assert these limits with grace, you declare to the universe that your life force will not be wasted on what diminishes you. You are not here to be consumed by the insecurities of others, nor to carry the weight of their envy. You are here to grow, to rise, to become more radiant than ever. Boundaries, my love, are the invisible walls of strength that allow you to flourish without interference. Hold this truth close. Protecting your energy is not selfish, it is sacred. And as you begin to master this practice, you will notice how quickly the noise fades, how the whispers lose their power, and how the space around you fills only with what nourishes and sustains your spirit. Stay with me, Scorpio. For next, we will step into the silence that follows the time of retreat and solitude that, though it may feel heavy, is in fact the universe's most powerful preparation for your transformation. As the universe gently prunes away what no longer serves you, you may find yourself standing in a Keter space, a space that feels unfamiliar, perhaps even lonely. Yet, I tell you, this solitude is not abandonment, it is sacred design. It is the pause before the next great unfolding, the silence where your soul regathers its strength. You may notice fewer voices around you, fewer invitations, fewer distractions. But this is not loss. It is the clearing of your path so that only what is true may remain. In this season, you are being invited to return to yourself, to step inward where the deepest truths reside. The outside world has spoken too loudly, and the whispers of envy have tried to distort your vision. Now, in this quiet, you can hear again the steady beat of your own heart, the wisdom that has always lived within you, waiting patiently for your attention. This is the time to fortify your roots, to become like the ancient tree whose strength lies not in what is seen above the ground, but in the deep foundations that hold it firm against every storm. Do not mistake this solitude for emptiness. It is in fact a fertile space, rich with possibility, where your spirit is preparing for the magnitude of what is to come. Here you are learning to trust your own rhythm, to align with the truth that does not need validation, and to release every last fragment of energy tied to those who could never honor your depth. What feels like silence is actually the universe rearranging itself on your behalf, moving quietly but powerfully to place you where you are meant to be. And so, Scorpio, embrace this season not with fear, but with reverence. Let it shape you, refine you, and prepare you, for from this stillness you will emerge transformed, carrying a clarity that no rumor can stain, and a resilience that no shadow can break. Stay close, for next we will step into the fire of your transformation, the awakening of your spirit, and the wisdom that will forever change the way you walk this world. My dear Scorpio, from the stillness of solitude, something extraordinary begins to unfold within you. What once felt like emptiness is now stirring with new life. As if a veil has lifted from your eyes and you can see the world in sharper detail than ever before. This is your transformation, the quiet yet undeniable awakening of your spirit. You are becoming wiser, more discerning, more deeply authentic. And what once confused you now begins to reveal its true shape. You are shedding the layers that no longer belong, the masks you once wore to be understood, the roles you played to make others comfortable. all of these illusions are falling away, leaving behind only the truth of who you are. At times, this stripping down can feel harsh, even painful, but it is necessary, for only by releasing what is false can you step fully into the power of your true self. This is not the destruction of your identity, but the refining fire that reveals the diamond hidden beneath. In this awakening, you are learning to choose with clarity. You no longer need to pour your energy into every connection, every opportunity, every demand on your spirit. Instead, you begin to see with piercing precision what aligns with your soul and what does not. This is your gift. Scorpio, the ability to cut through illusion, to sense truth in its rawest form, and to direct your power only where it is worthy. And though this path may feel isolating at times, remember that every moment of growth is shaping you into a stronger, more radiant being. The universe is aligning you with your higher purpose, ensuring that your personal life and your financial path rest on solid ground. Untouched by false promises or shallow intentions, you are stepping into a version of yourself that is not only unshakable but magnetic, drawing toward you the people and opportunities that reflect your true essence. This, my beloved one, is the transformation that changes everything. From this point forward, you will no longer settle for what diminishes your light. You will not bend to the weight of envy or whisper. You will walk as one who knows their worth, unafraid of shadows. For you have become the flame that no darkness can overcome. Stay with me, Scorpio. For next we will move into the blessings that await the turning of fortune's wheel and the abundance that rises from your perseverance. As the veil of transformation lifts, the wheel of fortune begins to turn in your favor, and you will soon feel the shift in the very air around you. What once felt blocked, delayed, or withheld is now aligning with divine timing, bringing opportunities that carry the unmistakable mark of destiny. These blessings are not accidents, nor are they strokes of random luck. They are the fruits of your persistence, the harvest of every silent battle you endured, every boundary you held, and every moment you chose integrity over compromise. For too long, others may have underestimated your strength, but the universe has not won. Each step you took with resilience, each sacrifice you made in silence, has been witnessed and recorded. And now the return comes rushing in. This is a season of recognition, where your work, your gifts, and your authenticity draw the attention they truly deserve. Finances may begin to flow more steadily. Career paths may open with clarity, and the relationships that stand with you now will prove to be genuine, elevating rather than draining your spirit. Scorpio, imagine the seeds you planted long ago, those hours of effort, those nights of worry, those choices made with faith, even when you could not see the outcome. The ground that once felt barren now bursts into bloom, and you are called not to doubt this harvest, but to claim it. Let go of the old garments of fear and scarcity. Release the heavy burdens of betrayal and rumor, for they no longer fit who you are becoming. Instead, step forward dressed in the certainty of your worth, knowing that every blessing that arrives now has always been meant for you. This surge of abundance will not only confirm your path, but will also silence the whispers that once tried to define you. For nothing speaks louder than results, and your results will be undeniable. Your success becomes the clearest answer to every falsehood spoken. Your light, the proof that shadows cannot prevail. Hold steady, my dear Scorpio. For what lies ahead is the blooming of your efforts into a garden of triumph, a season where the universe shows you that your perseverance has not only protected you, it has prepared you for greatness. Stay with me, for in the final chapter we will step into the core truth of this journey, the liberation of your spirit, the unshakable dignity of your soul, and the reminder that you owe no explanation to anyone, for your worth has always been complete. My precious Scorpio, as we reach the end of this journey together, The universe asks you to remember a truth so simple and yet so powerful, you owe no one an explanation for your existence. Your choices, or the path you walk. Your worth is not up for debate, nor can it be measured by the voices of envy, by the rumors of those who do not understand you, or by the judgments of those who have never lived your battles. You are complete as you are, whole in your essence, and radiant in your authenticity. This season of your life is about freedom, the freedom to walk unburdened by the opinions of others, the freedom to love yourself so deeply that no whisper can shake you, and the freedom to step fully into the destiny that has always been waiting for you. Self-love, my dear one, is not an indulgence but the foundation upon which everything else is built. When you choose it deliberately, when you practice it daily, you anchor yourself in a truth that no storm can uproot. Every boundary you set, every silence you hold, every step you take toward your own peace is a declaration to the universe. I am worthy. I am strong. I am whole. And from that place, all blessings flow naturally. The path ahead of you glows with promise. Not because it will be without challenge, but because you now know who you are, and that knowledge cannot be taken from you, so walk forward. Scorpio, not with fear, but with assurance. The universe has cleared your way, pruned away what no longer serves you, and placed before you a future rich with clarity, abundance, and love that resonates with the deepest part of your soul. Hold your head high, for you are stepping into a chapter where your light can no longer be dimmed, your truth can no longer be hidden, and your destiny can no longer be delayed. This is your time, my beloved one. Embrace it with grace, and let your spirit soar.